Hey guys, it's Mark from TinyLightbulbs, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Very Littlest Dragon. The Very Littlest Dragon is a fictional book written by Bear Charlton, and I think the first thing I should mention is when I began reading this, to be honest, I wasn't totally sure what to expect, because as you can see by the cover, I think most people would expect it to just be a book that would cater to a younger audience, maybe an audience composed primarily of children. But what I was very pleasantly surprised to find was that this book could be easily enjoyed by children, it could be read to children, or it could just be read by an adult, and I think any reader of any age would find something in the book that they would really enjoy. I think that it's a very appropriate book for practically whatever the audience is, which I thought was really neat. The Very Littlest Dragon, I would describe it as a book that is more of like a modern day Ugly Duckling type of story. It revolves around the protagonist, Tink, and he is a very small dragon in the world that he lives in, and he grows up and he's feeling like he doesn't really belong in the world that he lives in. He feels very different from the other dragons that are around him, and it's just a book about, how to deal with feeling different from those around you. And I think Bear does a really great job of getting this message across in a way that is not cliche or even preachy, because it is a message that I think would be very easy to come across in maybe an overused format, but I think he did an excellent job of bringing it across in a very fun and enjoyable format for anyone who's reading it. Another great thing about this book is that it is filled with a lot of great illustrations, as you can see. These illustrations are done by Laura Reynolds, and I mean there's just so many of them, and they're just really great, very imaginative, and they really add to the story, I think. Just a final note about the author, Bear. I've actually had a few chances to email him back and forth, and he's just a really neat guy. Along with being an author, he also creates custom picture frames in Portland, Oregon, where he lives. And if you end up reading this book, you'll see that profession is also shared by the protagonist of the book. So I thought that was a pretty cool little way that he incorporated that into the story as well. So there you have it, The Very Littlest Dragon. I really hope that you guys take some time and check this out on TinyLightbulbs.com.